The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, through its Weights and Measures Department, has assured consumers of right to quality delivery of goods and services. This is as the department kicked off the 2025 annual market surveillance exercise across the Federal Capital Territory and all the 36 states of the Federation. The aim is to enforce approved measurement standards, protect consumers from being shortchanged, and promote fairness in trade.
As we are talking now, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation has actually directed the weight and measure to return to crude oil terminals to ensure that what they are lifting from that area, correspond to what is approved in the ministry here.
In spite of the fact that this is service rendering, it is at the same time, a base, a very solid base for revenue generation, because the service is paid for.
When you have a CNG, you have a petrol. When you come to a filling station, you off your CNG. Immediately when you load it in it, you put your CNG in it, then you put it on to petrol. You use your petrol for like 20 to 30 minutes, then you go back to CNG. That is the only time you can get the compress, you can get the pressure enough for it to die. If not, your car will be affected.
Now talking investment, Nigeria's capital importation rises by 67% to $5.64 billion, with FCT emerging a top foreign investment destination in Q1 of 2025. The report by the National Bureau of Statistics on Nigeria capital importation Q1 2025 says the FCT attracted $7.04 billion to come first from $2.54 billion attracted by Lagos. And during the period, the report added that Lagos is followed by Ogun State with 7.95 million, Oyo with 7.81 million, and Kaduna with 4.06 million. But at this point, we take a look at the figures at the markets. At the end of today's trading session on the Nigerian exchange, investors smiled home with 644 billion naira as the all-share index rose by 0.72%. A total of 1.701 billion shares in 35,100 deals corresponding to a market value of 30.031 billion were traded. Today's data shows 66% improvement in volume, 32% improvement in turnover, but 10% decline in deals. And on the aggregate, 127 listed equities participated in trading, ending with 53 gainers and 26 losers. That is it on business at this time.